Hey guys, and welcome back to part 4 of this guide for really how to play Rome, I guess, in Civ 5. Where we left off, you can see we're being attacked by barbarians, so we're gonna have to fix that. This might be a long video, so I apologize in advance, because as you can see, the Renaissance era. I'm gonna go for banking real quick. I'll tell you why later. The Renaissance era is one of the bigger eras, starting after the medieval and classical, or the bigger of the. It's the biggest era so far, is what I'm trying to say. So I'll try to rush through this if I can. If you have any questions of what I'm doing, just leave a comment or give me a personal message. I'll try and get to that as soon as possible. Alright, anyways, back to the game. You can see that my trade route is broken, so I want to fix this as soon as possible, because that gives me extra gold back. If you connect the cities with your roads, and if the trade route is broken, like you can see it is here, it will just basically, the route doesn't even matter. It's like it's not even there. So if that is broken, you want to make sure you can fix that as fast as possible, as soon as possible. And you can see we are in somewhat of a debt right now, so the best thing I can get is the Museum of Halicarnassus. The Museum of Halicarnassus gives you 100 gold per great person you expended. So every time you use a great scientist or a merchant or anything like that, I'll get 100 gold. And an added bonus, on top of the great merchant point and the one culture, every source of marble and stone will give you plus 2 gold per turn. So we have 2 stone and 1 marble. What that means for you is 6 extra gold per turn. So an excellent thing to get if you're in debt like I am, -4. Not too great, but you know, this should fix it. Or at least help on the way. So I want to kill these guys, get them out of the way so I can fix my trade route right here. I want to make sure they're dead. Alright. And now, I don't think this is made yet. Yeah, this is not. So this should help out a bit, because I don't think I have any dyes actually made right now. So this might have been worked on earlier. Actually, it was. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get that bonus. But we fixed this, and you can see, I think, no, maybe it'll activate next turn, the little trade route logo. But that should be fixed. Alright. Now we can attack this barb camp. He can't attack us, or he can, but it's going to take him out of his fort, or his encampment, which will take away his defensive bonus, which he will not attack me for. Finish up this farm, and I'll keep on barraging this guy. Now we're going to repair this. Now we're going to go after the marble next to get the extra 2 gold for the Halicarnassus when it's done. And we're going to get some extra production from this pasture. Always good to get. And it'll give me some horses too if I haven't already gotten them. Which, I don't think this was built before, so... Yeah, I wasn't repairing that, so it wasn't ever built before. Let's see if I can kill this unit off first. I'm not sure if ranged units can actually take over a worker. So I'll do a little experiment here. Throwing a total risk here. I'm not sure if they can or not. I don't think they should be able to. I've never seen it, so... And by the fact that they just attacked me, I don't think they can. So this guy has been safe. He's always going to be safe, as long as it's just a threat of a ranged unit. Alright, so we don't need it to heal. This will kill him, and this will severely injure him, but I want to kill this camp first, and kill him later. And we're going to fix that. Rome now has marble again. And you can see now the trade route logos are back because all the roads are fixed basically. That's the only reason why. Alright, and now we're going to go for the stone to get the extra boost from Halicarnassus. And we always want to attack... Okay, actually that didn't work. what my thinking was there, you always want to attack with your warriors second, or your archers, or whatever you have, basically. Because if you attack with your city first, you weaken them down, and then when you attack with your warriors, you get the experience boost, killing them. So always see if you can do that, if that is an option. Now we're going to take... What are we going to take here? Put National College on there, and next we're going to take the Oxford University to get that free tech. Help us advance even further along the tech tree. Now, the reason I attack there is because there's forest, and they shouldn't be able to attack me. I think they'll get stuck here before they can actually attack me. And then by then, I can just go back here and attack them with my city and the archers. So that should be... They should be disposed of with the next turn if they choose to go further into my property. Now, we'll enable the market. Always make sure, like right here is a perfect example, make sure all your specialists are enabled. You never want to get to 0 food, you never want to go into stagnation. You can get close, but I would never recommend going into stagnation. You always want to have your cities being built up gradually, at least. Yeah, see, they got stuck here, so I'm just going to go back, have these guys heal up and attack on my city, and go into the... I guess university is not built yet. Okay, see if I can purchase that. No, we'll wait next turn for that, so we'll start on something else. Put one turn into something else. The Kremlin. I'll go after that eventually. Alright, next turn. Alright, and the second attack should kill him, giving me the experience for my archers. Like so. Now we can purchase the university. And might as well keep working on the Kremlin, actually. Why not? The Kremlin will give me a huge defensive boost, and actually gives you 1 scientist slot, which will help me just churn out those great scientists later in the game. So, and I'm being attacked by barbarians, so it doesn't at all seem like a bad choice in any sense. I just can't talk today. Oh my god. It's a good choice, is what I'm saying, so go for it. Especially if you're going for a science victory, it's one of the best things you can get. Or if you're just being attacked and you know you can go for it and get it successfully. You know? It's a great wonder. Why not? Now you might be saying, oh, well, of course, every wonder's great. No. There are a few that are just absolutely god-awful. One of them specifically, which I can just get now, show you. Forbidden Palace. +1 culture, 1 great artist point, and minus 10% in happiness from any citizens, or from citizens in non-occupied cities. It's complete trash. Never get that. It's a waste of a wonder. Now the others that aren't as great, well, that's just actually the worst. I think the rest all have their purposes, but the Forbidden Palace just, for being a wonder, it doesn't do enough. It really doesn't. And it has a pretty high cost too in terms of production, so it does take a while to take. I don't know what they were thinking when they put that in. There might be some significance, I guess, to it that I just don't understand yet, that I'm not grasping the concept of, but just looking at his stats, it's just absolutely terrible. Alright. Next turn. So you can kind of see I am kind of rushing this, but I don't want to make this take too long. Because I know this can be a long era. Chichen Itza, I believe, increases the Golden Age. Great scientists are starting to be churned out, like I said earlier, for those great scientist points. This is where it's really going to start stacking and showing up. Nothing really we can get next. Probably going to use it on scientific theory. I really want to use it on the tech tree or the tech item that has the most turns on it. So I really use it to its full potential. So we're not going to use them just yet. Now, as you can see, earlier on in the game, when I first started, or at least in this video, I was at -4, I believe, in terms of gold. Now that has changed and increased significantly to +54. That was just because I moved the archer back in here because I have oligarchy policy. There you go. I don't know if this is built yet. Yeah, it is. Stupid me. So we'll go over here and finish this. Finish that, and he'll go down to that to make a quarry there. Alright, so this should kill him. Again, getting the experience from my archer. Experience is over there. Wow. I guess I didn't get any from that. I guess you only get it if you kill a unit, which I did, so I'm not really sure why I didn't get any experience. Nonetheless, not a huge issue right now. I'm probably just going to upgrade them to crossbowmen, because crossbowmen from archers, you'll be able to tell they are a huge difference, and they're very, very good. In this era, the crossbowmen are a huge powerhouse. If you can keep them in range and just keep poking them, your enemy, whoever it may be, you'll just completely wipe out their army or deal huge damage at least. Alright, these guys are bored, give them some work to do. Yeah, whatever. Jeez. There must be another encampment down there, they just keep on spawning. It can't just be this one, because I'm about to kill it. Now you're going to see just how powerful these crossbowmen are. We're not going to take collective rule, and I'll explain that in a bit, but we're going to take rationalism because, like I said earlier, we're going for the science of victory. Now, the reason I didn't take collective rule is because I haven't yet built the Oxford University. If this confuses you, let me explain further. If I start building the Oxford University and I make another city, it gets cancelled out because that city does not meet the requirements for building of the Oxford University. Now, if I build another city, if I get that settler and build another city, the Oxford University is no longer going to be an option for me to build because, like I said earlier, same situation, not all city prereqs are met. So I always want to build that before I get the next city. Now you'll see this. It's going to straight out just kill this entire unit. Well, it should have, but got damn near close. So I'll take that. Oh, that's outside of my territory. I was kind of confused. Could make a trading post because later on in the game, this should kill him. Later on in the game, I'll show you which policy it is. Free thought, +1 science for every trading post. So that's why you'll see me getting a lot more trading posts than normally you would. Now, keep in mind, these are pikemen. These are a very powerful unit, and I just annihilated an entire unit of pikemen in one hit. Definitely upgrade to crossbowmen if you have the gold for it. Here, as you can see, very worth it. Ooh. It's not the best. Actually, it's probably the worst one you can get, but you know, some gold helps. Every little bit helps. I'm gonna go for the university is not met. Where's the university not been built? Can't be here. Can't be here, so it has to be this one. I don't understand why I can't make it here. This is confusing me. I don't know. Oh, Cume. Oh, yeah, duh, it's still being built there. Does this have it built? Yeah, it does. Okay. Little brain fart there. Sorry about that. Let's go for the aqueduct and purchase that here. So I don't have to wait for that. Next turn. Alright. Got the Kremlin, and now we're going to go for Oxford University. No, we're not. We're going to go for it next turn. So I'll take a knockoff National Treasury, actually. Yeah, I'll take a knockoff that, turn off that. Might as well. And let's see what these have. I was wrong. That is the worst thing you can get. Gold is second to that. Alright, no big text that I can get soon. Pikeman doesn't worry me. He's going to be barely alive. Yeah, that's barely alive. Alright, sometimes I guess the estimation of damage output is off by a little bit. But that's to be expected. It can't be right completely all the time, so. Aqueduct. Why am I not getting the Oxford University? Good question. 7 turns, so I can get all these within 7 turns. So I can make use of its advantage to get printing press or gunpowder. So that'll put me up in the tech tree even 6 more turns, just instantly. That'll really help a lot with my science. Now this could be a problem. This is another reason why it's always very important to have roads. You can see how quickly I'm moving around while he's going to take forever to get there where my citizens are, and it's just going to be a hassle for him. Now, I don't want to take time into printing press. I want to get rid of steel because it's only 3 turns. I'm not going to waste a free tech on 3 turns. You know what? I could just kill him with this guy. There we go. Excellent work. And we'll finish this. So steel is done. I want to make sure I get something within 3 turns. Optics, that's fine. Alright, now we're just going to keep on expanding on our tiles to see what we can make. There's nothing there, so I'm going to make trading post. I'm not going to overwrite anything, so I'll make it somewhere else. There's some free room up here, so might as well explore. Optics is done. We'll take that. Crossbowmen, explore down here more. And end our turn. Now I'm going to get my free tech next turn. And let's see, what do I want to get? Bank, purchase that in here. If I have it, enough money, not enough money. I'll wait 2 turns for that, and I'll get something else at the same time. Lighthouse. No. Workboat, because this isn't being worked on. Alright, move this guy down and make a trading post if possible. Yep. And let's see, what can I build up there? Next turn. Alright, now we're gonna start flying, just absolutely flying through these techs. Printing press, free. Running out of space here, so let's kill one of these guys. Economics, and notice, you'll see my gold is going to go from 618 to 718. No, it didn't. I thought that was going to work for the Halicarnassus, but 100 gold for every great person who's expended. I guess I don't fully understand how that works. That's fine. You can go there, and you'll build that. Now, I'll make a national treasury and purchase the bank. Make sure all my specialists are accounted for. So it's always good to check for this reason exactly. And let's kill this unit off. There we go. So this looks like it's all these tiles are pretty much done. I could probably get rid of a worker. It wouldn't affect me too much. This tile always seems to get pillaged though. Ooh. It's always fun to get runes later in the game because you don't know what they're going to give you. They can give you really good technologies. Get the bank because I bought it in the capital. Like for example, if you have giant death robots, spoiler alert, that is a unit. If you have those available for research, and you have not yet researched them, you can possibly find them in runes. So these can be very powerful late game. Culture. That is one of the best things I could get possibly right here. And so in, I think, 2 turns, 2 or 1 turns, I'll be able to get my settler from Collective Rule. Since I already have the Oxford University, I don't have to worry about making another city to fulfill the requirements for the university. Goodbye. Yeah, next turn I'll definitely be able to have the next policy.
Joy.
9 happiness went down to 9. Workboat. This might be bad, so I'm going to take the hill advantage. Oh my god. Not much of a hill advantage right there. But the crossbowmen are pretty resilient, so we'll see how they fare against 3 units. Now I'm going to take the bank again because it's already made in the capital. I guess they just don't want to attack me. And for good reason. I mean, look at this. Now I'll go for the Sistine. Actually, no, I'll go for Big Ben. This, I believe, decreases the amount of cost that is for anything in any city, I guess. In all cities, the gold amount for buying anything, a tile, a building, or whatever you have, is decreased. Let's see. Gold purchasing in all cities reduced by 15%, plus 4 gold and culture, or 1 culture and 2 great merchant points. So that's really good in terms of your economy. Keep moving the settler down. Keep attacking these guys. You can just see these crossbowmen are just really paying for themselves within the first turn of getting them, actually. And apparently I don't like to smile much. Alright, the last unit. I don't think this will take them down in one hit. I might have to attack them again. Yeah, it was going to be close. You can see how well, though, that defensive bonus from the encampment really did save their lives there. It's not going to matter because I'm so powerful with these crossbowmen, but that's why you don't attack them unless you know you can kill them inside their own encampment. Alright, I want to see if I can get this guy up here. I want to be careful because there is an encampment up there. I don't want to get too risky and lose a citizen there, or a worker. Actually, it won't matter. I already have 2. I could go for it to lose 1. Get the extra gold. Actually, this would not be a bad spot either. Neither would this, too. My god. Yeah, you'll be the guy to build. I'm going to start making the road. Take the gold. Alright, next turn. That's laughable. They took one of my guys out, and there's 2 left of their team. It's a fair trade. Let's explore a little bit. Probably gonna put it right here because I get the river bonus, and I'm next to mountains, iron and wheat, so that is a very good place to go for. This is like the farthest I want to be. I want to have this barrier so they can't get to me. Come on. I don't know what's going on right now. I can't move. Another great scientist. You can see how it's really paying off. Yeah, this is the best choice. Next to the river and the ocean. Just absolute best option right now. In terms of city location. Now, this is going to rush scientific theory and archaeology. So it's 20 turns off my tech tree in 1 turn. See the importance of great scientists. Now we're gonna go for biology. Hopefully I'll get another great scientist in turn. No, not even close, not even close, not even close. Alright, yeah, just go for biology then. And we're going to settle down here. Increase my science by 1. I think that actually dropped the, what do you want to call it? I think that actually increased my science by 1. So not bad, not bad. Now we're going to want to move him home to get that extra gold bonus, because there's no one really left here. Or we could probably attack these guys and have whatever this city-state is be in debt to us, I guess. Public school. I don't feel like spending 23 turns for that, so let's just buy it, because we can. Science priority here with the specialist. Now instead of 23 turns, we have 18. Power of Rome right there. And that's going to further drop our biology to 10 turns. Worst wonder ever, like I said earlier, never get this. Whoever got that is an idiot. The one thing I don't like about this game, this is a very minor thing, but how it just goes to the next available unit, thinking that you want to pan over over there. So I'm going to get rid of this worker. Increase my gold input. Don't really need him. Like I was saying earlier though, I just don't like how it pans over to the next unit. I mean, sometimes it's helpful, but other times it's just annoying. And we're going to go in there, start healing up. Next turn. Alright, we're going to start making a road because roads are very important, as you saw earlier on. Biology went down to 7 turns now, so this is really hitting the ground running here. Public school, always good. Alright. Now sometimes this is a little glitch. You have to zoom in to see the road, and it'll pop up. There you go. You did actually build it, but sometimes the game just doesn't like to show it. Alright, biology is all the way down to 3 turns now. I don't know if I'm just losing track of time, or if my science is just really starting to kick in, but either way, it's very impressive. Big Ben is done. More good news. And this will finish that, and this will work on that. Okay. We're going to need some happiness, so we'll get the stoneworks and purchase a Colosseum, because we can. And why not the circus while we're at it? Because I had 0 happiness, now I'm back to 4. Not a great amount, but it helps.
If the brain were so simple, if you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and a man.
Welcome to the Industrial Era. Like I said in my other videos, every era we're going to stop the video, and that's what we're going to do right here. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.